worry too much about being too fast as you would on a normal pit stop just because it's backwards and it's new and it's different, so you just want to make sure everything's right.
Cars coming down pit lane in a different direction than what we're used to. Something that you practice a million times over, and now it's just a little bit different where the car's going to cross your face.
I'm not a big fan of it, but it's part of the game and you got to learn to love it. You got to learn to adapt and be good everywhere.
Hey, you mic'd up right now, buddy.
Are you mic'd up?
Yeah.
They all listen to you.
You want to say anything to the boys in the booth?
You know, we're out here. Glen's about to kill it. You know, ons, offs.
Ton of space on the top.
Yeah, I saw it was almost 25 inches. It's like 24.
What do you got here? They got new mics?
Mic'd up right now. Say something to
Check,
the boys.
check.
Say something to the boys in the booth.
Hi, Mom.
Coach said, hi, Mom. I'll say, hey, Mom, too. Love you, Mom.
I think having 2 stops in a row or 2 weekends in a row of backwards pit stops, the second week will be good for us because it will have a whole entire week to go off of leading into the second week.
I don't want to damage the lug if it's still car's on the ground. So should I wait till he pegs it? Should I just go ahead and get it off early?
I mean,
I don't want to tear any thread.
You're not going to tear a thread if you get it all the way off.
Okay.
So your choice is either leave it or get it off and out.
Okay.
Yeah, backwards pit stops, you just want to make sure you get the wheel off clean, you index the tire clean, and you make sure that the lug nut's tight. You kind of let the choreography take care of itself as far as speed-wise.
Kyle Larson on pit road. The best question is, how can they get past their teammate William Byron? So Cliff Daniels making the call here to come a little bit earlier than William Byron. You have to wait on the fuel. That's going to be the struggle part here.
You definitely have to fine-tune everything during the week since it's such an abnormal stop for each position. But the biggest thing for my position, front changer, is you're chasing the car. And then once you get to the left side of the car, it works just like the left front. I pull the tire the same, roll the tire to the wall the same. Run around the rear of the car instead of the front of the car, but it's the same or same mechanics.
You know, in the past you would do a backwards pit stop and kind of put it on the back burner where you wouldn't think about it until the next one came up. Having 2 in a row like this, it's good that we can work on what we kind of made little mistakes on, kind of figure out the nuances that we can do to get better and make our times faster. You know, your road course, you get less opportunities on pit road. More kind of falls into that fuel mileage. We play it out and we have a pretty good game plan going into it, so we know at practice exactly what we're looking at. So me and the rear changer, the tire carrier, we can work all those little things where I'm going to check them up a little bit, or I'm going to get out and they go underneath me. It's just nice actually having a game plan where, you know, some oval tracks, it's, you know, pit when caution comes out, where at a road course with no stage breaks really, it's you're going to run your race and you're going to stick to that game plan.
Checking off on me. Okay.
Might be heavy for me.
If I did, it wouldn't be much because it takes you longer anyway with that tire. So it'd be like, you get up and roll, and then I'll try and get out.
Obviously, Indy's a very long pit box, not very wide, and Watkins Glen's a little bit wider, so you have a couple different things going on that. Watkins Glen is a lot hillier too, so depending on where you pit, but it's just nice to actually do 2 in a row where you can practice it throughout the week and think about the last race and how you can get better from that one.
And they didn't want to have to save a lot of fuel throughout those 2 runs that will finish this race. Chase said on the radio, there's nothing I dislike about the handling of the car. We're just going to need to get some track position.
What's good, my boy? How you?
I'll manage the driver on exit, but it gives him, let him go flat, and that way he can unplug at the last minute. So.
Yes, sir. Literally, everything is backwards, literally. Starting left side, finishing on the right side. We're running in a completely different direction, and everything's backwards. So we're not used to reading the car coming in left. So it's a little awkward. I'm not a big fan of it, but it's part of the game, and you gotta learn to love it. How you feeling?
Let's go
I'm good, man.
to,
I'm good.
18 gallons. Let's go to 18 gallons here.
18 gallons.
I don't know this. I feel good. I feel good. You know what I mean?
Like that backward stop.
Hell no. I hate them actually. Like, I mean, it's money, but I'm not a big fan of the backward stop. They're like, it's kind of just being smooth. I know you gotta learn. Because it's about 3 of them a year? 3 of them a year? 3? Yeah. You're right, learn to love them. You're right. I got you, I will. Usually our carrier is behind me on the regular pit stop. On the backward pit stop, he's actually in front of me, so he has to get out of my way so I can see the car. Like I said, it's about being smooth and not having any big hiccups, big mistakes. A lot of times we're waiting on fuel. So you still will be fast and efficient, but we're not really pushing the envelope of speed. It's about being clean and not losing the race for our guy on pit road.
Yeah, as a tire carrier, it changes what I do a little bit. I'll jump out first in front of the race car, so I have to make sure that I get out across the pit box and give the jackman clear visual of the car coming to him, so that way we can have a quick left side. But then after that, you know, it's the same thing for me from that point on. Index the left front, and then I will run around the back of the car and end up indexing the right rear. So visually across the box is something different, but I'm still hanging the same tires as I would as a normal pit stop.
4, no adjustment. 4, no adjustment. Let's go. 2 cans, 4, no adjustment. 4, no adjustment.
So pit in Indianapolis is more difficult. Pit road is very narrow. There's a retaining wall between the racetrack and pit road. So if there's any sort of issue of cars leaving while trying to come in, there's nowhere to go. So they either hit the wall or they hit you. Obviously in Indianapolis, the stalls are long and narrow suited for an Indy car. So when myself and the jackman run out in front of the car across the pit box, we're actually standing in pit road. We're standing in pit lane where cars are running. So you have to be alert. You have to have your head on a swivel, not only so you don't get hit by your car, but also you have to take a peek down pit road.
So first stop this weekend, we do left side wedge. How do you want to do it?
I'm fine doing that.
What do you like, Rudy? Does it matter to you? Okay. Okay. Full fuel load, we'll do it the other way. Okay.
Do it. It's the plan. All right, let's get back on track here with our tempo. Hey.
I just know if you didn't like that at all, then we'll do it, you know?
I think it's fine. I trust you guys.
What do you want to see? You think it's good? B-Mac, you call it. One more and done. Oh! Next time B-Mac asks for an adjustment, I guess we'll say, you know what?
For the 24 team to get a win at Indianapolis or Watkins is going to be huge. Be a great momentum boost for us going into the playoffs. You know, if you look back at our stretch the last couple of weeks, the results don't indicate where we've been running all season long. So for us to put our best foot forward, kind of get back on track, build a little bit of momentum going into the playoffs, I think it would be huge.
A career year already for William Byron as he comes up on the checkered flag and getting his first road course win. William Byron is going to win at the Glen.
Great car, great drive, great spot. Thank you guys, thank you, thank you, thank you. Woo! Oh, Jack, baby.
It's great to get in with Watkins Glen. Backwards pit stops right before the playoffs start. A lot of momentum going into the playoffs, so no better way to start it than here at Watkins Glen.